Let me turn the music off on this. Hang on. There's so many songs in this. Alright, all the music's off. So we're gonna rewrite history. We're gonna do you remember who the home team was? I think it was the Falcons. Not the Niners. God, no. Alright. And we are going to play on all Madden. And why not? Let's do Color Rush. Just because. Alright, I think we are good to go. Yep, let's do this. Alright, I'm going to attempt to rewrite history. We'll put it on Superbowl, even teams off. We'll go 8 minutes. Excel clock. Alright, let's do this. Oh. Kim's over here sleeping. Oh. Here we go.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. It's the Patriots going up against the Falcons. So the time has come. Let's send you out to the stadium and join the two men that will have the Super Bowl call. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas at NRG Stadium in Houston. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here between the New England Patriots and the Atlanta Falcons. I'm Brandon Gaudin. To my left is my good friend Charles Davis, and what a thrill to be here for the biggest one of them all, the Super Bowl. And it seems to get bigger every year. The lights get brighter, the cameras more numerous. I don't know, there's just so much that goes into this game. Right, it's an honor to be here, isn't it?
It is an honor, and I can't wait to share this game with you. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. You're my partner, my best friend. I can't imagine being anywhere else but right here with you. And just think about it this way. You mentioned the magnitude. This is no longer just a game for America or even North America. This is worldwide. People watching from just about every country in the world. This is impressive.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and just about ready to roll.
Automatic first down.
All right, let's try the run game on him first.
Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. He'll get the football here.
Damn.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
All right, let's do this. Come on, guys. Julio Jones has got a +16.
Now Ryan on second down. And that is incomplete here. He was trying to hit
totally
Taylor
tossed
Gabriel
that over
time.
your head.
Third down here.
good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Now it's Ryan. A bullet throw, but
you can't catch
incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jacob Tammy, there. And it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. Back deep, Danny Amendola for New England. Fielded at about the 28. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially given 15. And the Patriots take over.
All right, let's please sack Tom Brady. All right, most teams in Madden normally run on the first down, so...
Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
LeGarrette Blount.
No fucking way.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
The very first fucking play.
LeGarrette Blount, 57 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, are almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Here's Eric Weems now on the return. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
We got to get something going.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, we'll run
now
again.
It's 2nd and 7. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
All right, here we go. We got to convert this.
So 2nd down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on 3rd. From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones.
Julio Jones.
17 yards on the pickup there, and also a 1st down. And that's the connection, Ryan to Jones, that this defense obviously has to key in on.
Certainly feels like they got the party started with that one, doesn't it? And when those two get in sync, it just scares the heck out of defenses because he can hit Julio Jones in a short zone, and he can take it the whole way.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's got room. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Freeman again, a 1st down carry.
Dude, my center is not holding the block at all.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Flush to his right. This complete to Jones. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 32 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play?
All right, now we just got to get a stop on defense.
Secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
57 yards.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
All right, no blitzing.
Okay, partners, New England comes out here to take the field on offense. This is such an interesting story, how they've been able to do it year after year after year. Guys talk about parity in the NFL. Well, New England has kind of transcended that parity, and they've done it with guys that you don't normally think of as household names.
The parts keep changing for New England. That's the amazing part on offense, all right? Offensive linemen change, receivers change, running backs change. We know the one constant is Tom Brady, and that's a huge deal for them. But to be able to do it in what you call the parity times, and you're exactly right, everyone's supposed to be pretty equal. New England still a top 10 offense year in and year out. In 2016, they were number 4, and that helped them with a number 1 ranked defense as well.
Caught left side, Bennett, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the... And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And
Let's
the
go.
Falcons grab it. There he goes, right
Let's
side.
go.
And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. Well, we certainly haven't seen many fumble returns for a touchdown in Super Bowl history, but
just gotta apply pressure. Nobody
just think about it. We always talk about the best playmakers make their biggest plays on the biggest stage, and there's none bigger than in the Super Bowl. Remember Von Miller?
Yep.
Strip sack, knocked it free. I think Malik Jackson fell out for a touchdown. We've seen different plays like that throughout the Super Bowls.
And this defense has done this all year long. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Patriots again on offense, the Super Bowl champions, and boy, they have been able to do it a lot of times, Charles, with unsung heroes, haven't they? Look at the names that led them through the playoffs. Hogan, White, Lewis, guys you just wouldn't think of.
Yeah, Deion Lewis, a 5th-round pick, 3 touchdowns against Houston in the divisional round. Chris Hogan, undrafted. He ends up having 180 yards in receptions.
Please tell me Brady
plays and 20 yards or more. Think about who he played behind. And he turns out to be the unsung hero of the Super Bowl. Would have been the for Tom Brady.
And you mentioned James White at Wisconsin. He was behind who? Melvin Gordon and Monte Ball, right?
That's correct.
We'll keep it. Third and 5, so he's probably going to throw a quick pass.
Now a play fake. Brady. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, my
like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he fields it cleanly. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
They'll buy some time right. And complete on the right side. It's Tammy. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I'll take 3 yards.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
55 yards.
Being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except
there
on
you
the stats. Throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
35
but still,
no yards.
Good field goal.
So a good kick there, and they finish off the drive with 3.
And that should be the goal for an offense. Finish each drive with points. So that's a nice job there to come away with at least something.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And LeGarrette Blount just does not go down easy. You know, from my experience as a defensive back, this was a difficult guy to try and tackle because of the force that he runs with, and he's not going to be daunted no matter it's the first quarter or the fourth quarter, Brandon.
Well, what shocks me about last year, 18 touchdowns. With the yards alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here.
So he's going to start getting rid of the ball pretty quickly.
It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
When you put together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
To throw, it's Brady. Oh, and Lewis lost the football, and the Falcons grab it. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Flushed out right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's incomplete.
We know all the receivers go through those tiptoe drills, right, trying to get their feet down inbounds. But a lot of the times what we don't talk about is when they're up in the air and they catch the ball. You ever notice how they're reaching back with their feet, not just straight down, but back, because they're trying to create enough distance to make sure their feet aren't in bounds. They weren't able to get it done on that one, though.
Defense. Thought he may have gotten away with one there, but the ref caught him, and it's holding. After the penalty, here's Freeman. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Freeman again. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. It's Matt Ryan, picked off by Logan Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I had a feeling as soon as I pressed the button.
This is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And now out come the Patriots. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right. All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Brady gives now to Blount. And he'll get it up.
Oh, my God, I'm
the 15.
so glad.
They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
There's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
They go play action here on first down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Little lull in the action here to go over an offseason storyline that's kind of interesting. L.A. a couple years ago, they have no teams, and now they're going to have two with the move from San Diego to L.A. What does that mean for the league and for the Chargers?
It seems like an easier transition, doesn't it, than St. Louis when they moved back to Los Angeles.
Less culture shock.
Less culture shock, less, obviously geography, the whole deal. But it's a transition is still not going to be easy. Remember, they're going to go play in a soccer stadium essentially for at least the first couple of years before they share a stadium with the Rams. So that changes things. Obviously trying to create an identity in the market they haven't been in a long time.
There you go.
They began as the Los Angeles Chargers, but only played one season as such.
Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. That's pulled in at the 32. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Falcon football as they take possession. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone.
It's okay. It's okay.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, man, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure. And to come away with nothing.
Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, 50 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
And as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it done.
I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground, and that'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
To be honest with you, it's kind of going how
they worked their way back onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
I think third quarter.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Brady finding time. Amendola catching it left side. And they'll get it up just short of the 45.
Who was watching Amendola?
And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic
Don't let him
for
go.
those DBs, aren't you?
Don't let him gain yards.
Gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They'll get 16 yards there, and that's good for a New England first down. Last year for Edelman, just below 100 receptions, 98, over 1,100 yards, 3 touchdowns, and you know, this is a guy that gets a lot of pub for being that perfect receiver for Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. What's his role going forward?
So now he's going to start.
His role going forward is to be a bona fide number 1 receiver in the NFL, meaning he's not just a Tom Brady receiver. He's that guy for anyone. And he spent so much time proving himself as he got into the league, just what you were talking about. Can I have a role here with New England? Now it's not just proving himself. It's continuing to develop in his craft, and I think he's going to just keep getting better and better. He never gave up on himself in his dreams, and he doesn't give up on any single play.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Screen pass to Blunt. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. LeGarrette Blunt, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Patriots get a score closer. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had
Nobody can bring him down.
You're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you got to get the ball
we're up by 10 though, so I'll take it.
Whether it's to
We just
the
got to
running
score
back,
on
the
this
wide
one.
receiver, wherever the screen guy
As long as
is.
we can
And of
stay
course,
ahead
the
in this
blocking has to
shootout,
form
we're
in
okay.
front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And he'll take it past the 25
Right,
and up to the 28-yard line.
We got to score.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. They'll run it now out of the gun. A gain of 3, second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On second down, Ryan. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Come on, please be a defensive holding.
Holding, offense.
Really?
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
Damn, that was beautiful.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch. An extra corner on the field for New England here on third down.
Yeah, another DB. Here's Ryan to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it's complete. Hooper. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down.
I love how they can, like,
that
totally
good for 4. It's second down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Escaping the pressure right. And he slings one that's incomplete. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. On third down, Ryan. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that will extend their lead even further. So it goes down as an 8-play drive, and they cap it with the field goal.
Yeah, they were able to pick up a few first downs along the way, but they couldn't keep the momentum going all the way into the end zone.
So 2-score game.
That's fielded in the end zone.
2-score game.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. managing risk. This is a big decision here.
So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long. So we've reached intermission in what has been a back-and-forth Super Bowl 51 from Houston. As we send you on over to Orlando, where we'll check in with Larry Ridley. He's got our...
Skip the halftime show.
Super Bowl? Who does that? It's a Super Bowl. Watch the halftime show. All right, here we go. 3rd quarter action now. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Minutes.
Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real I'm doing.
How did 2 guys miss that tackle?
And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Brady going to throw. Over the middle, that's taken in by Gronkowski. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Looking middle, it's caught by Gronkowski. And he's brought down.
Jesus
he goes
Christ.
for 18 there as the drive will continue. Ah, yes, Brady to Gronk. You think these two are in sync?
Without a doubt. And look, they both understand what they can do for each other. Gronk knows if he gets open, the ball's going to be there. And Tom Brady knows what a great security blanket Gronk is. When all else fails, he found big 87.
Why didn't we try for
the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. And he's going to get this.
So my same tone. Still running the football with authority. Still gaining big yardage.
Thank you.
So I just figure on the offensive side, they said there is no
121 yards.
Down, keep going at him. Keep handing him the football. And that's one of the few times they've been tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
Brady to throw on 2nd down. Caught left side, Bennett. And out of bounds right around the 20.
As long as we can push him out of
6
bounds,
yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And he's got Bennett. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines.
I'm glad I audibled
downfield.
Well, loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So now on 4th down, on comes Stephen Gostkowski to try and get the Pats 3. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. And Charles, they get the field goal. Took him a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
That is a win.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. And that'll bring up second down. Second down following the incompletion.
And there's a good opportunity to just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
On second down, Freeman. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
And that one good for 16 yards and a first.
Tammy killing it.
That's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, here's Ryan. This will be caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
They'll run here with Freeman. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
One thing I know, defensive coaches love it when they don't have to invite their players to the party. This strong safety, you never have to ask him.
And he'll take it into
Julio Jones. Let's go.
Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Bryant now to tack on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Back now here on EA Sports. For the fourth quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And there the man coverage not good enough, partner, and they're able to complete the pass.
Excellent recognition of the man coverage, and they found the guy who could win downfield.
On second down, here's Brady. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. He's at the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Chris Hogan, 65 yards. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. It took him less time than that to get the top speed and complete that play.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Heading back onto the field, here's a look at Devontae Freeman now. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on our side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments. And you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
Flush to his right. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him. He was able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Ryan. Incomplete on the right side. It's Tammy. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
No, they don't.
Look at the confidence that's exhibited here.
Keep
with
that
type of a
running.
lead. Clock on their side. Instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Ryan. It'll be a loss of 15 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Wow. So because I screwed up, this might cost me.
3rd and long. It's Ryan. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
All right.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy.
And they're going to get to him. That is going to be a safety. Tom Brady taken down to the end zone. So this is now the 4th time in the last 6 Super Bowls that we've had a safety. Obviously, that's strange when you figure during the regular season, on average, you'll see a safety about once every 14 games. So now loose football. The ball comes out, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
When you're a return guy, every time you get the ball in your hands, you're thinking you're taking it all the way back. But when you turn it over and the kicking team recovers, it's a long walk to your bench.
On first down, Brady. And over the middle to the tight end, Bennett. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. A good start there on this 4th quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time, all right? It's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field.
There we go.
And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target. He's had a big game tonight, and while no one's going to be overly concerned about that last play, you also know that the offense coordinator does not want to see that happen again. They want to get back to doing what they've been doing all game long.
And that's complete to Lewis. Oh, and Lewis lost the football, and the Falcons grab it.
Brendan, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game. At this stage in the 4th, they needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately need.
2 Patriots there to bring him down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
Holding offense.
Holding offense.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down. Now Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman.
I pressed the wrong damn button.
Here back at the 8. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes to go in Super Bowl 51 from Houston. We're back to crown a champion after this. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back.
Tammy, I need about
They've got a second
16
down
or
now as they look to salt this one away. Now Ryan. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
That works.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play.
Talk about clutchness.
Fresh set of downs here. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They come out here in the eye. Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Freeman. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
All right. We just need to keep leading that clock.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12. They come up in an offset eye. Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll get it down here to the 43. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll run for it. It's Freeman.
Oh,
and he is going to lose yardage here. Devontae Freeman is shifting. This doesn't pay off here in short yardage. And that may write a finish to this Super Bowl. So the Patriots coming out now. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense.
That's caught inside the 20. Brady and
they got
Edelman
no
timeout.
timeouts.
For a big one. 43
Jesus
yards.
Christ, that was huge.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And he spikes it here with 35 seconds left. On second down, here's Brady. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski.
Not.
The reception good for 7. It's third down. So third down, and the Falcons going with a dime. 6 defensive backs. And that is incomplete.
Yes.
Down to 15 seconds now. The wideout Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And it's fourth
the
and
ball
3.
game.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on fourth down. Now Brady got to have this one. He's got time. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. And he'll get it up the middle. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not. Did not get back there. It's a safety. So this is now the 4th time in the last 6 Super Bowls that we've had a safety. Obviously, that's strange when you figure during the regular season, on average, you'll see a safety about once every 14 games. So an oddity here, to say the least. This is taken around the 12.
That's
and it's over. The Lombardi Trophy belongs to the Falcons. Yes, the Atlanta Falcons are the Super Bowl champions.
So I did it. We rewrote history.
And when this moment comes, I think
Atlanta
you look
wins.
back at all the blood, sweat,
Brady
and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion.
Guys.
It's worth it.